that they get socially empowered and economically empowered. And that's the voice of Perarigar Anna. My student community have to talk to the world. But one state said, or even a lower middle class parent will able to bear that, or a peon son will bear that. No, it is impossible.
Let's welcome Dr. Ezhilan Naganathan, State Secretary of DMK Medical Wing, the member of Tamil Nadu State Planning Commission, to start the insights of why we oppose NEET.
Good morning, dear students. I understand your plight. Staying in a campus, listening to lectures for 2 hours is an immense task. First, acknowledgements to you all. And maintaining silence. There are 2 ways, no? When people here are speaking, when you are talking, the common understanding is we are not speaking your language. So I'll try my level best to speak in your language. Most of our job has been completed by Einstein students. Our students here have completed our task. Jasmine Learlick gave a very clear lecture, why do we want to oppose NEET? Then your name, Deepika spoke about achievements of Dravidian model. And your topic is? You did it. Your name? Prasala. Yourself, you talk about the women empowerment. No? Lovely. So why did our Ezhilan sir made students to speak on these topics? Because he wants to relate to you. 3 members from your community speaking on our topics. So that will be a brief type of introduction. First of all, why did this symposium is in English? That too in Tirunelveli district, down south, not even in Chennai, not even in major metropolitan area, in a rural village near Alangulam, in an institute college. Why this symposium is in English? Why can't it be in Tamil? Here we have star girls here, legends here, who could speak spectacularly in Tamil. But why did DMK Medical Wing wants to place an English conference? For that, you should understand the rest of India, we have a 3-language policy. In Tamil Nadu, we have only 2-language policy. You know why the history is? This state has witnessed a huge agitation against Hindi imposition. The union government said after independence, come on guys, British have gone. English is a British colonial language. Hindi is to be the mother tongue for everyone. So everyone should learn Hindi. All the official language should be in Hindi. All the government papers should be in Hindi. The entire administration should be in Hindi. And they're still celebrating Hindi Divas. But one state said, come on man, I can talk to my mother in Tamil because it's my culture, it's in my womb. But I want to talk to the world. My student community have to talk to the world. They have to learn law, medicine and engineering in English. Your Hindi language won't show that way, won't show that door. But English language will show my Tamil people to the external world so that they get socially empowered and economically empowered. And that's the voice of Perarigar Anna. Because of him, here the symposium is in English. And because of him, here we have professionals as students sitting here listening to an English symposium. And because of him, professionals like us, partly being a professional as well as playing in political scenario, we are able to communicate in English is because Perarigar Anna adopted 2-language policy. When Anna said in 1965, rest of India showed Anna, why you are not teaching Hindi to your students? Anna said, we are not against Hindi. We are against Hindi imposition. There's a difference between Hindi learning and Hindi imposition. People told Anna, come on, you're denying an Hindi language. your students or your people will get out of the benefit to have jobs in Hindi heartland? They said. Rana said, no need. In future, my students, my professionals will go abroad and earn more rather than coming to the Hindi heartland. Now after 2023, I have engineers, I have doctors who are well versed in English language. They're going as professionals to various international institutions. But I have my brothers in Hindi heartland coming to Tamil Nadu as day cage vapors. You see that? Why that North Indian people are coming to South India? Because they have 3-language policy. What is 3-language policy? They didn't learn English. They didn't even learn Hindi also properly. 61% of students in Uttar Pradesh, 10th standard, they failed in Hindi. Nor they did the 3rd language also. But we have a vision of DMK, Aringaranna, who fought for. We had lives lost against this Hindi imposition struggle. And I am a testimony, you are a testimony. This ancient institution is a testimony why a 2-language policy is successful in Tamil Nadu. So, my friends, with that note, I'll speak your language. Why we want to oppose NEET? All you have seen Lokesh Kanagaraj Universe? All have seen, no? The plot is very simple. There's a huge drug cartel. The drug cartel is supported by some establishment people and certain villains. And there are certain heroes who are opposing the drug cartel or the drug mafia. The plot is similar in all movies, right? Now imagine there's a huge entrance exam coaching mafia, earning crores and crores of money. One union government says NEET is compulsory, and one state government says, one state government is fighting here, we should not have NEET. Now we have to fit in. No, because I'm trying to give us examples because you should know who are your real heroes are, who are fighting for you, not these pseudo screen images. So why do we oppose NEET? Say NEET, you're all engineering students, I suppose, and arts and science, mixture of both, right? Your entry into this institution is based on 12th marks. Imagine if we adopt the national education policy of the union government, which is proposing, why should we have only NEET only for medical colleges? We shall have NEET for every colleges. So every 12th standard student, that is NEP proposed by the union government, present union government, saying that we'll have entrance exams for all colleges, for all studies, for engineering, for arts and science, for law. How many of your students will be willing to accept your sisters and brothers who are in 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard to undergo a coaching program to come inside the institution? How many of you? எத்தனை பேர் உங்களோட நீங்கள் வந்துட்டீங்க, உங்கள் தங்கச்சி தம்பிங்கெல்லாம் 8வது வகுப்பு 10ஆம் வகுப்பு படிக்கிறாங்க, அவங்களுக்கு நுழைவுத் தேர்வு அவசியம். என்ட்ரன்ஸ் இஸ் கம்பல்சரி. மெடிக்கல் காலேஜுக்கு மட்டும் இல்லை, இன்ஸ்டியூட் காலேஜ் வரத்துக்கோ, ஆர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் சயின்ஸ், லா, எவ்ரி திங். Will you being to accept? You accept? Yes or no? Louder, no, man. Shouter. Why no? That's the question here. They said, NEET brings standard. We'll bring you standard. NEET is merit. Only people who are eligible to clear an entrance exam are fit enough to enter into a college system. The argument they said. I am a product of social justice. I am a doctor by social justice. I came into MBBS because of Dr. Kalangar's reservation policy in Madras Medical College. I did my MD in Madras Medical College because of the reservation policy given by Dr. Kalangar. Then I had a golden opportunity to treat Kalangar himself. So I am saying that if there is NEET brings merit, if the NEET gives standard, why can't we imply in every aspect? I'll tell you an example. See, if you understand the concept of merit, you will understand how fallacy the exam is. What is merit? very renowned social personality said, the merit is judged not by how well a student performs exam, but how well with his degree he serves his community. That is the definition of merit. So, I'll give you two examples. One is All India Institute of Medical Science, AIIMS in Delhi, which is completely an entrance-based recruitment for medical education right from its inception from 1956 till now. For All India Institute of Medical Science, a 12th standard fellow has to undergo an entrance for that institute, then only he'll get a seat. Union government spends around 552,000 crores for one institute. That's one entity. It's only in Delhi. Rest of the AIIMS elsewhere is a flop show. Tamil Nadu, if you come to Tamil Nadu, we have district medical colleges. Each and every district we have government medical colleges. We have government teaching institution, which is based on 12th standard exams. It was before this NEET. People entered into government system in Madras Medical College or any other government institution, including Tirunelveli Medical College. After end of 5.5 years of MBBS, people from regional areas, from Tirunelveli district will enter into Tirunelveli Medical College. Perambalur district will enter into that respective medical college. Viluppuram district people will go to Viluppuram Medical College because the 12th standard students in the local schools, especially in government schools or state board syllabus schools, without any hassle-free, without any coaching classes, all they have to study 12th standard as you have studied. So out of 200 marks, they have to score a cutoff. Then only they can enter into government institution. It is not a free exam or not a free entry exam. They have to enter by 12th standard marks. Now, at the end of 5.5 years, 60 to 70% of the students who study in government medical colleges will apply to work in a government hospital. So what has happened? Tamil Nadu government has made public education and public health in one boat. If you finish MBBS, you can write an exam to enter into government service, 60%. If you work in a primary health center for 2 years, you will have 50% reservation to become a super specialist, and you retire as an assistant professor or chief or dean of a medical college institution. That is Tamil Nadu. That is the ecosystem in Tamil Nadu. So what has happened? Farmer's son, agriculture laborer's son, peon's son, first degree graduates, all were given specialized program to make medical education reach the common people. Because it was Kalaignar who decided what is the policy of bringing health to the common man is to make the common man as doctors. Simple. When entire rest of India are thinking about how to reach rural healthcare, here Kalaignar decided to reach rural healthcare, make the rural people as doctors. So what he has done, he gave incentives. You're MBC, okay, incentives, BC, incentives, scheduled caste incentives, scheduled tribe incentives. He developed something called a rural quota. 15% if you are studied in a rural village. If you are a first generation, if you are in a government school, you are incentivized. Then in 2006, 2007, he abolished a state entrance exam also. Why? Because he thought that entrance exam will be advantageous to city students rather than rural students. Till 2007, there was a combo of 12th standard marks and state entrance. Kalaignar abolished in 2007. From 2007 to 2017, Tamil Nadu reaped young medical graduates into the medical system, into the government system. We have gynecologists, nephrologists, cardiologists from all communities, from all rural areas, could start their medical facilities so that medical structure improved a lot. This is one example, comparative. Come to AIIMS. 1956, 500 to 1,000 crores for one institute, only based on entrance exam. Till now, 57 to 58% of all India Institute of Medical Science doctors are not in India. They are in UK and US health system. If you cross from Delhi to Noida, there will be non-availability of doctors. If you cross to any of the states, northern states, which are promoting NEET, a primary health center will have a tree. Everything will be in the notebook. A driver will be signing, a doctor will be signing, nurse will be signing in notebook. But there won't be no primary health centers. Just a board will be hanging in a tree. This is the plight. Now you say, my friends, do we need a merit-based system or a value-based system? So NEET vouches for merit, so-called merit, but abolition of entrance and 12th standard basis values what type of people are going to become doctors. Okay, they said NEET is merit. No. What has happened? No. For people who go into entrance coaching classes, spend around per year 1.5 lakh per year. For 3 years you can appear for NEET, spend around 10 lakhs to become a doctor in a government service. For 720 marks, you should score around 550 marks for NEET to become a doctor in a government institution because the fee structure is low. It's because of government, Tamil Nadu government, taxpayers' money. Our parents' taxpayers' money. A medical college seat is equal to 1 crore. But we pay a year of 13,000 rupees only for every year. For PG, we pay around 24,000 rupees. That's it. For UG is 1 crore in a private institute in a medical college. For a PG, it is 1.5 to 2 crores. So what has happened? People who are able to make the expenses of 1.5 lakh per year to spend their kids in coaching classes, they take the government institution seats, 720, 550 marks. Not even once, second and third. You mean a rural agriculture laborer will be able to bear that? Or even a lower middle class parent will be able to bear that? Or a peon's son will bear that? No, it is impossible. So only doctor's son or very affluential people who are economically empowered can have the flexibility and luxury to spend 1.5 lakh for a tuition coaching class. No need 12 standard marks. No need to respect your biology teacher. No need physics teacher. No need chemistry teacher. Throw away the practicals of physics, chemistry and biology. 6th standard you go to a NEET coaching center, study there, junior NEET, senior NEET. Just change your reading pattern from book reading to MCQ performing animal and get into and medical college by paying 3 to 3.5 lakh to a NEET coaching center. I'll respect my coaching center teachers more rather than my school teachers. Does it provide education? Does it improve our education system? No. Come to this end. For private institution, they said NEET will reduce capitation fee. You know what's happening for private institution? For government institution, 720 you should score 600. For private institution in NEET, for 720 marks, you can get minus 44. Imagine, minus 44 to get into private medical colleges. Why? They introduced called percentile system. So chemistry you can have 0 or negative. Physics you can have 0 or negative. Biology will get 0 or negative. You are eligible to become a doctor in a private institution. If you are able to pay 1 crore officially to that institution, you can become a doctor. So after 5.5 years, you will know who will study in government facility or a private, you will know. A 0 percentile doctor or minus 44 doctor can become an MBBS graduate because of NEET. Now NEET gives merit. I am coming to the cartel again. So our Tamil Nadu government has decided to fight for this cause, to fight for our public health system, to fight for the grieving parents who are not able to make their dreams of the children to become doctors, to fight for the Tamil Nadu people, because as Jasmine said, over the period of time, you won't find doctors to work in our government setup, in public health system. Our poor agricultural laborers will suffer. So with this point, I'm putting it very strongly. Students, I understand we have crossed our concept of 12th and we have become graduates and we'll become postgraduates. We'll flourish. But I say there is an utmost responsibility on you for our sisters and brothers who are still studying in 6th, 7th and 8th standard. Because if we are going to allow NEET, rural areas, commoners, first-time graduates will have never an option to become professionals. We'll be again going back to our old primitive structure of caste-enriched slavery mode concept will be pushed back. And that is the intention of the cartel, of the mafia, which is there in the ruling government at the center, of the cartel and the mafia who are running these coaching classes, and the cartel and the mafia who are giving judgments against the will of the people, the cartel and the mafia who are opposing the resolutions proposed by our state government to fight against NEET. So the onus is on you. The responsibility is on you. We have to come together to protect the education system of our country, the medical system of our country, to help the public health system of the country. Thank you.